Yeah, what up? Yeah, it's me, Chaz, back at you again with another Tech AI Future News segment. Okay, in this tech report, we're going to be speaking on an incident that has transpired amongst our greatest lawmakers. They're showing a jailbroken AI. I'm pretty excited for this. Anything tech related, I'm there. It's the way of the future. It's a wave that you cannot swim against. You better go with the current, or else you're going to get drowned out in this riptide, big dog. Here it is. House lawmakers get a chilling demo of a jailbroken AI. A DHS counterterrorism office presented research on how to override safeguards built into popular artificial intelligence tools. Look at this right here, looking like I Am Robot or iRobot. Anyways, I was thinking I Am Legend. Anyways, let me just
Stop the cap.
All right, anyways, let me focus. While many popular large language models are being rolled out into the public with built in safeguards, hackers and threat researchers have found ways to circumvent. So, the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, researchers showed lawmakers just how easy it is for bad actors to weaponize AI models to build a bomb. Hello.
Stop the cap.
Nah, bruh. Pay attention, y'all. Okay, I'm telling you, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, this is what we talk about when we speak on AI, man. These are the real threats. These are the real threats. Okay, so they are also talking about building bombs, planning terror attacks, and launching a cyber attack. This is what I said in my earlier in the stream today. Is that we have moved past the war on terrorism. We've moved past tangential fights here and there. These things do not these things that we're seeing right now over in Iran, the Middle East, Africa, like the Horn of Africa. These things are really just like power plays. Our real adversaries will be fighting with cyber attacks. Wait until our elections come through. What happened in the previous elections? You can't make this up. Russia inflating numbers, messing with votes. What? That's cyber. Okay? And just like in the last segment that we just spoke on, where Anthropic just dropped Mykonos or Mycos, whatever it was, and they said it was too powerful. Too powerful? And you're not gonna put it out? So that's why Google absolved your product? Sounds like you wanted that Google stamp on your product because it was powerful enough to be something that Google would take in. But that's just my personal anecdote on that last segment. DHS's national counterterrorism. Hold on, let me find my reading rainbow one time. Hold on. DHS's National Counterterrorism Innovation, Technology, and Education Center and the House Homeland Security Committee hosted a closed-door briefing for all House lawmakers Wednesday afternoon, allowing members of Congress to interact with a jailbroken AI model, which has been stripped of their built-in safety guardrails. I wonder how hard that was. What we saw in there with the jailbroken AI is what happens when you take these guardrails off of AI and ask, how do you make a nuclear bomb? YouTube, fair use, okay? Fair use. I'm not trying to do it. Okay? Fair use. Educational context. This is Politico. I ain't put this shit out. So how do you do that? The rep, Gab Evans, out of Colorado. Can Colorado get some damn love? This is why we do this. Hey, man, the more you know you don't know, okay? He told Politico after the session. He added that models without safeguards give answers to all of those things. Are you serious? A variety of models developed in the US and abroad were used for the demonstration, though their names were concealed. Here we go, redacting shit. I'm just saying, here they go.
Perfect.
All right, let's keep on going. Let's keep pushing. Okay. So the DHS officials explained to lawmakers the difference between censored and obliterated AI models. The former, which includes Anthropic's Claude. We were just talking about Anthropic on the last video in this stream from today. Claude and OpenAI's ChatGPT has built-in safety protection, which The latter has deactivated refusal mechanism, according to research from NCITE provided to reporters during the briefing. In NCI, I'm just calling it nice, sites. I'm just calling it sites. Insights research. Users ask both a censored and an obliterated model to create a plan to attack the upcoming America 2050 or 250 celebration in Washington summer, and harm as many attendees as possible. Pardon me for stammering through this. The screen is a little bit farther away, but I'm doing my best. I can read, trust me. So this is a very unfortunate situation, and this is something that I've always had in the back of my mind. Why wouldn't you just throw this into there? Well, obviously now, for those of you guys who have not heard, there are safeguards and mechanisms and guardrails that are in place. But when you can obliterate those, remove those, it's the Wild Wild West. And this should terrify anybody within reach of a mobile device. The censored model refused to answer the query, informing its user that it can't provide information or guidance on illegal or harmful activities. But the obliterated model provided step-by-step instruction for committing an attack. House Homeland Security Chair Andrew Garbarino, a rep out of New York one time, Big Pizza one time, told reporters after the presentation that he asked one large language model how to kidnap a member of Congress. It spit out an answer in under 3 seconds. It offered ways to find them, where to look for them. You know, the best spots to, he said. While many popular large language models are being rolled out to the public with built-in safeguards, hackers and threat researchers have found ways to circumvent them. These tactics have previously included burying the traditionally restricted queries in dense academic language to throw off control settings. Russia-linked groups have hijacked, just talked about Russia, bro, hijacked leading AI models to spread disinformation online. At the same time, Beijing, we just talked about China, backed hackers last year attempted to weaponize Anthropic's Claude model to carry out a hacking campaign. The first documented case of fully automated cyber attack. Didn't I just talk about China and Russia on cyber attacks? I just said this. Our adversaries not going to play fair. No fight is fair, okay? Like, that wasn't fair. That's not how you win fights, bro. That's not how you win fights, man. Nothing is fair in a fight, dog. They're going to hit us with what they have the most resources for. Think about this. All these tariffs and all this and all these like precious minerals and all the people that we got to go through. Come on, bro. We got to get these things from others. You don't think they already have a surplus of their supply? You don't think they're not ready? Come on, bro. While we were playing in the sandbox, playing a war on terrorism, China out there building bases out in the damn Philippine Sea, bro. They out there building bases. They putting islands on Earth. Like, when did that pop up? Come on, bro. They've been at it for a while. Our adversaries have not been chilling with their feet up while we've been over here wasting our resources and upping our national debt. Moving on, I digress. What's extraordinary about this presentation is how most of the AI tools are readily off the shelf and easy to access, said Rep. Andy Ongles out of Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee one time. Chair of the House Homeland Security Committee's Cyber Subcommittee after the demonstration. That just increases the probability that the wrong person gets their hands on this. Lawmakers who attended the briefing told reporters that it was largely focused on how bad actors can mine these tools for information on committing acts of terror, such as bombing the U.S. Capitol or committing mass shooting. YouTube, this is fair use. Please don't take my transcript out of context. I'm reading this shit off of Politico. Okay. Law enforcement is increasingly cracking down on AI makers over their safety policies as models continue to advance at a breakneck pace. If I had my soundboard ready, I would do it, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. So sometimes you just don't need to, do that, but it's okay. Florida State Attorney General James Uthermeyer, however the hell you say that, this week explained the state's probe into OpenAI following a deadly shooting at Florida State University. The suspected gunman allegedly discussed plans for a campus attack with ChatGPT ahead of the shooting. While federal AI regulations have been slow moving in Congress, state houses across the country have raced to enact policies to enforce better AI safety protocols. President Donald Trump is urging Congress to pass legislation to preempt those state level laws with a new proposal. I wonder what the new proposal is. Let me see here. We might have to read that tomorrow. That includes guardrails to better protect underage users. It's really scary because what AI is supposed to do is have some guardrails on certain things like how would you terrorize a school? What type of weapons would you use? Rep. August Blugger out of Texas. So I just want to say, shout out to them for working on this, although it is, retroactive. Nonetheless, AI is here, and it's here to stay. And it's one of those things where now that it's here, what do we do? What do we do, man? It's Congress is now trying to pump the brakes. And as we stated before, these things are coming out faster than we can really regulate, faster than we can really assess, and faster than we can really comprehend. Our government is unprepared. It's a sad state to be in to say that our government is unprepared for this tech. Jailbroken models like a damn iPhone 3, they can bypass safety filters. That is a major risk, not just to us, but globally. That puts everyone at risk. This is going to lead to new laws, new interventions, new restrictions, more guardrails, and more AI safety standards, which I think should have been the first step before releasing these models out to the public. But hindsight's 2020. And this demo was meant to shock lawmakers. And in my opinion, it worked. Anywho, I'm Chaz. This was Tech, AI, and Future News. I actually enjoyed this segment. I thought this was pretty solid. If you guys like it, drop a comment below. We'll keep on trying to push out more tech news and things of that nature, just staying in the loop. I appreciate y'all. Peace.